5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. Transfers of civil services to farther places in India is a topic that speaks to the complex dynamics of governance, administrative functioning, and the challenges faced by civil servants. The vast geographical expanse and varied socio-economic conditions across the nation mean that the process of transferring civil servants often involves much more than just a change in posting. This system affects both the officers being transferred and the administration as a whole, influencing the functioning of the government at various levels. The implications of such transfers are wide-ranging, touching on everything from personal lives of the civil servants to the efficacy of government operations. India's administrative system is structured in such a way that civil servants are expected to serve the public irrespective of location or regional considerations. Civil servants work in diverse fields such as the Indian Administrative Service, the Indian Police Service, the Indian Forest Service, and various other state and central services. One key feature of their career is mobility, which can involve frequent transfers to different locations, including far-flung and remote areas of the country. These transfers are often dictated by administrative needs, government priorities, or specific policies aimed at ensuring fairness and equity in the delivery of public services. There are numerous reasons why civil servants are transferred to far-off locations. Administrative and policy decisions may require an officer's expertise or presence in a particular region. Certain developmental programs or government schemes may be more suited for implementation in specific areas, leading to the posting of officers in those regions. Furthermore, some postings are made with the aim of fostering greater administrative experience for officers by exposing them to diverse challenges across different regions. Additionally, transfers are a means of preventing the accumulation of undue influence or power in a particular area, ensuring that civil servants do not remain in one place for too long, which could compromise their objectivity and effectiveness. However, transfers to distant regions come with their own set of challenges. The most immediate difficulty is the disruption it causes in the personal and family lives of civil servants. Relocating to distant places often means uprooting families, finding new housing, and adjusting to unfamiliar cultural and social environments. For civil servants who have spent a significant amount of time in urban or metropolitan areas, transferring to more rural or remote locations can be a culture shock. In some cases, these areas may lack basic amenities such as healthcare, educational facilities, or transportation, which can make the transition particularly hard. For families, the impact of such transfers can be especially profound, as children may have to change schools and spouses may need to find new employment or adjust to life in a new city. Moreover, the psychological impact of working in remote locations can be significant. Civil servants working in such areas may feel isolated or disconnected from their peers or the broader administrative structure. These feelings of alienation may be exacerbated by limited access to communication and the challenges of working in areas with less infrastructure. In some cases, civil servants are posted to locations with limited professional support or training opportunities, which can hinder their ability to carry out their duties effectively. There are also logistical challenges associated with transferring civil servants to farther places. The process of moving officers from one posting to another is resource-intensive, involving transportation, accommodation arrangements, and the management of official duties during the transfer. In some cases, the sheer distance between postings may lead to delays or complications in the transfer process. For example, in more remote regions, Inadequate infrastructure and poor road conditions may lead to difficulties in traveling. Similarly, finding suitable housing or office space for officers in such areas may present challenges, particularly when local governments are unable to provide adequate resources. While transfers to far-off places are often seen as a professional challenge, there is also a sense of pride associated with serving in less developed regions. Many civil servants view these postings as an opportunity to make a tangible impact on the lives of people who may be underserved or neglected by the broader system. Working in remote areas often provides a unique perspective on the country's issues, allowing officers to engage more directly with rural development, poverty alleviation, and infrastructure improvement. However, despite these potential benefits, the effectiveness of civil servants in remote areas can sometimes be limited by their lack of familiarity with local customs, languages, and regional issues. Understanding the socio-economic dynamics of a region is essential to effective governance, and officers who are not adequately trained or supported may struggle to engage with local populations or understand their needs. This challenge is particularly pronounced in culturally diverse regions, where language barriers and local traditions can play a significant role in shaping administrative interactions. One of the key criticisms of the transfer system is its potential for inefficiency. Civil servants, particularly those in key positions, may be rotated out of their posts just when they begin to understand the intricacies of the region they are serving. In some cases, transfers happen before an officer has had the chance to implement any meaningful changes or achieve substantial progress in their work. This constant rotation can lead to a lack of continuity in governance and hinder long-term developmental efforts. Furthermore, frequent transfers can also disrupt the continuity of leadership within government departments, leading to administrative instability and affecting the morale of both civil servants and the general public. In the context of governance, there is an ongoing debate about whether the current transfer system should be reformed to offer more stability or flexibility. Some advocate for a longer tenure in specific regions to allow officers to establish a deeper understanding of local issues and build stronger relationships with the communities they serve. Others argue that frequent transfers help to maintain fairness and prevent the consolidation of power in specific regions, ensuring that no officer remains in one place for too long, which could result in a lack of accountability. Stop.